Yeah, hi there. This is tuxocker.com. Welcome on my video channel, and we want to talk in this video today about additional equipment for the Lumix G9. As you probably might know, for the Lumix G81, I got myself a cage from SmallRig. I show it here to you. And so I was up to decide whether to get a cage like this for the Lumix G9 or get something else. I finally decided to get something else, and that is here the L mount or L bracket from SmallRig for the Lumix G9, which is probably perfect for stills photography, architecture and landscape and so on. And I show it here to you. Here we got a small tripod and mounted NovoFlex screw mount. And we just slide that in. And so I have my Lumix G9 mounted right away on a tripod. But the really interesting thing is we slide that out, and without changing the tripod, I can attach the camera to the tripod in portrait mode. So I don't have to change anything on the head from the tripod. I just can change it right away here. And that is a pretty convenient thing if you want to switch from landscape and to portrait mode, or vice versa if you're photographing landscape or architecture or even macro or something like that. The SmallRig L mount, you see the bottom. The screwdriver for mounting the L mount is attached here in the cage via magnetic, and here you can fix the L bracket. Then here you got a small door to open up the door for the battery compartment, so you can switch batteries without having to deattach the L bracket. And then here we got an additional rail. I loosen that here a little bit. Okay, like this. Fix it. Okay, here the main purpose is to get to the ports on this side of the camera. That's mainly the USB port and HDMI and maybe microphone. So you could easily reach those ports and attach your devices to it. And another advantage is this way you got sort of a built-in another handle to hold the camera more stable while you're capturing video. That's a lot more stable than if you have the camera only with one hand, or if this here is slided in. There is an additional hot shoe available to mount it on here, so you could here mount the let's say a microphone external and use the hot shoe on the camera for an external monitor. So I slide that back like this. Okay, but there are two, let's say disadvantages about this L mount, and that is that this L mount or the slides here seems to be just a little bit wider than the Arca-Swiss standard. If you have like here the Q mount, or I'll show it again here, my Benru ball head, where you can screw this very wide open so you can slide in. You won't have any problems. Just slide it in, it's all set. And even with another head like this one here, I don't have any problems. But I show you another sort of tripod, and that's my Berlebach with the attached NovoFlex focusing rail. And there is no way to get this in because it's then too tight. You make the beginning but I can't slide it in further, so it won't fit here on the focusing rail. That's the problem I have with the SmallRig L mount. Okay, and there's another small problem. If you use it L mount, doesn't matter if this is slided out or not. If I place a flip screen like this for normal photography or still photography, if I want to tilt it like this for photography from a pretty lower angle, you have to place the screen like this because you can't go any further because of the mount of the L-rig. But I guess in video photography that might be a real disadvantage. But on the other hand, we must be fair, the SmallRig is about 70 euros only, while the competitors like Kirk or RSS are around 170, 180 euros. And from my own experience, I know I had a Kirk out bracket for my Canon 5D Mark II, and I also had problems to get it into the focusing rail. So to me, that's a pretty fair price. It gives me the combination of sort of a bracket with additional equipment like additional cold shoe for mounting let's say a microphone, and the monitor, the external, I can mount on the hot shoe of the camera. So far that fits to me pretty perfectly. So that was my little video about the SmallRig L mount. If you have any questions, just place them in the comments of this video, or place them in the comments of the corresponding blog post. And if this video could help you a little bit, you might place a like on this video, and I even would appreciate it even more if you subscribe my channel. But then don't forget to hit the bell so you get a notification every time I upload another video. Okay, that was all for today, so all I have to say, till the next time, ciao, Tux Oche.